Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. I'm Dylan Hysen, and today I am joined by Delaney Stovall.
Yo.
Delaney and I will be discussing Voltron Episode 5 on this podcast, Tears of the Balmera. We're going through every episode of Voltron, overlyanimated.com, or look on our iTunes feed for all of our Voltron Legendary Defender podcasts. Let's spoilers for Tears of Balmera and before. Let's get right into this, Delaney. What's your reaction to this episode?
It was just a good episode. A lot happens in all of these episodes. I mean, obviously we're like binge watching it, so it like blurs together. But there's so much happens in all of these episodes. Like a lot happens. So we have
I'm gonna start
flashbacks.
The flashbacks are the number one, right? Like that's our
because they're great. Yeah. Hello, and answered our questions. Oh, okay, I bought it. Okay. Had to disguise herself because she was banned from the garrison. Seems legit.
Yeah. You're right. A lot's happening, so I'm gonna start to write down things as they happen. But
we need to. There's a lot, so much. There's just a lot. I liked it though. It was a good episode.
I'm gonna put out there. I think this is probably the second best episode we've seen so far. I mean, we've only seen 5, but yes. I think this is
clearly the key here is Pidge.
I think so. I think that might be the
best episodes. Pidge.
Okay, let's. Okay, let me say the highlight. Okay, Pidge with the flashbacks to her with her family, and then her breaking into the garrison and like the whatever his face is catching her, and so that's why she cuts her hair and goes by Pidge to avoid
Pidge Gunderson.
Pidge Gunderson, yeah, good name. Do you buy this as an explanation for Pidge's high name, gender, and like whatever pseudonym, etc.?
It's irritatingly simple, but I mean, it makes sense. Like, she wants answers, and so this trope is trope to trope, so.
Yeah.
Like, I bought it, it's not, it's really simple, but it's not, it's not unreasonable. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they're doing anything really interesting with it, but.
Yeah, it's not, it's not super exciting of an explanation, but it works. It's fine. It doesn't get into any sort of offensive territory that we're worried about. So
it's completely logical. I need to change my appearance so I can.
I think it's a little bit of a stretch for her to be like, I need to like have a whole new name and like try and like.
Well, no, a new name and cutting her hair, even though like she literally like just looks like her brother. So like I don't really believe necessarily in like how good the disguise is.
Yeah.
I mean, changing her. I mean, they knew who she was. I mean, it makes sense because especially since they had televised the, people knew who she was. They knew the family, knew her name. He knows her name. She broke into the garrison and it makes sense. She's on a watch list. She had to disguise herself.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah.
So it's so funny that like they were freaking so like it's so great. Like it's such a I love I think it's almost a trope, like a big army, military dude and just like, the army being terrified of like this young girl. It's pretty good.
Yeah. What do these flashbacks mean for Pidge's age? We've been wondering. Like the second in command calls her like a child, right? But maybe he calls all of them children. So, do you have a read on what this means? Is she like sneaking into like high school when she's like in middle school? Like, is that type of thing?
I think that's probably pretty accurate. We definitely have like the child prodigy thing going on, and I mean it's established her brother is older, and the way her dad talks to her, it's kind of like, you'll get your chance, you're just not old enough yet. Like and he wasn't condescending or it wasn't really irritating at all. It was, very, very positive, and I really liked it. But it's very much, you're just not old enough yet. Like you're. So I think, I would say she's considerably younger than, definitely, Shiro, to me, like, right now my gauges on the ages are, like, Hunk, Keith, and Lance are all the same age. Like, they're all in the same year.
Yeah.
And then Shiro is, like, they had said he's a legend. Shiro is older than them.
Yeah.
And then probably by like, at maximum, I'd say about 4 years. Like he's like, he's kind of like the Garrison legend. Like so and so graduated and he's awesome. Blah 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 blah. And then Pidge's brother was probably like Keith's and then's age,
Yeah,
and
it
she's
might be.
just maybe a few years younger.
Yeah, so from her dad's comment, I think we can confirm that she is younger than the brother and younger than the typical age of the Garrison.
Yeah, the Garrison.
But she could be like going into the Garrison that year anyway. So she could be like a freshman type age. That's
Yeah,
like that's oldest she could be. And
yeah,
then
like she could be the she's very clearly very bright and talented, and could have, because that's what they said, because he's like, oh, because they had said that before, that Lance was a cargo pilot before, but then he got to be a fighter pilot because when Keith dropped out. So she is just so smart that she gets to be like the comms officer or whatever they said.
I guess so, yeah. So and then Shiro's clearly older than them. The
Right.
rest of their, I think Keith may or may not be a year older than the other two, but
Yeah, he might be. I was thinking that too, that
Yeah.
he could be a year older than them,
but he could
but
also
he's definitely not.
he also could not be. So looks
But
like
he's not Shiro's age.
Yeah. It is possible Pidge is the same age as the rest of them except Shiro, if they're all like freshmen, but I'm not sure. I don't have a good read on that.
I'm pretty confident that she's younger. Not necessarily like, I'm thinking like at most she's 3 years younger than they are. Like she's like, I think her brother is their age and she's just a few years younger.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. Okay. These Pidge flashbacks though, I think those are the best part of the episode. They're very good.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Yeah. Seeing her with the family and then sneaking in, and I think it's a little.
Pidge is my hero.
Yeah, just the whole motivations of like what happened to my dad and brother, being like everything about her character is a little annoying, but we do move past it at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So
So we're getting more. We'll find out more.
Yeah, so at the end she's like, okay, I'm staying. Like we're cool.
I really like that part with I wasn't really connecting to my team. She didn't want to hang out with them or anything.
Yeah.
But then, so I like that.
So good. We're past this this Pidge rogue Pidge possibility.
Rogue Pidge.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Back on board. Okay, so good stuff for Pidge's character for sure. The other big Pidge, definitely a Pidge episode of
Yes.
how long until we are we ever calling Pidge Katie? Is that ever going to be a thing on the show?
I mean,
I don't know. Right?
It's like I don't know. I mean, I feel like at some like she's gonna have to tell them. Like,
Is Shiro going to tell anyone?
Oh, it's not Shiro. Shiro's too cool.
Yeah,
he's too much of a bro.
Is Allura going to like try to confirm it again?
I feel like that is probably more likely to happen,
Yeah.
or Allura saying something on accident where others can hear. I don't think she'd do it on purpose.
Yeah. So
like,
we'll see.
I think it would be on accident.
Yeah, we'll see about that. The other big Pidge thing, other than the reveal, or then the I'll stay and the flashbacks, is her big fight sequence with the dude, right? The second in command, and with Rover. And
I think his name is Haxus. I don't think it's
yeah.
Axis. I think it's with an H.
Haxus,
I call it that
okay.
time. Haxus.
And he rip Haxus.
Rip.
Rip Rover. Rip Rover.
I was actually sad. I was like, no, like Rover's so cool.
Oh,
like,
I didn't think this would be a show where we'd have a lot of people dying, but these guards keep dying. But it looks like they're robots, right?
Okay, that was okay. That was okay. You know, the mouse like bit the robots. Do they feel pain? They're robots.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
Also, your mouse. I'm pretty sure you biting a metal hand was not going to impact that robot.
No, it's a magic mouse.
Because they said that because there's Haxus and Syndak, and they're like, yeah, it's just the two of us and some like busted up sentry droids. What do you think we're gonna do?
Oh, they're droids. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he said they're sentry bots or something. Like they're not people. They're machine.
Yeah. A lot of them die this episode, like a lot. So they definitely have to be like, for this type of show, they have to be like not human, or not, whatever.
We killed Haxus, so like we're clearly fine with killing people.
Rip Haxus, are you sad
that Haxus died?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sad about Rover?
Yes, I'm sad about Rover.
I would say Rover. I'm not even remember the robot companion in Star Wars Rebels. I don't even remember his name anymore. But Rover much better. So that's just rip Rover. I think Pidge needs a new buddy now. I guess some of the mice, right?
Rover too.
Rover too. I mean, she could just like commandeer a new one, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's the same.
what happened?
Rover's cool. Rover was like R2D2ing it up like the whole time.
Yeah, without like annoying sounds. So
Yeah, it was true. Oh, okay. Did you just say? Did you just
let's
say?
move past that. What?
I'm so offended right now.
What happened with the guy? What's his name again? The number
Are you
one.
talking Haxus or Syndak?
Syndak. What? I don't even remember what happens with him at the end.
Oh, because he was like they cut off his arm and they put him in like a little like containment field thing.
Okay, so he's their prisoner.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's happening with that?
Well, I mean, they're gonna probably like interrogate him or something, and he's probably gonna like villain monologue and tell them nothing, and then I guess he's gonna die because we're just killing people. So,
Any chance we reform him?
no.
Are we gonna parrot him?
Well, it'd be really interesting because he's not.
He's not their race, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like, and he clearly like, and they experimented on him because that's what he said. I mean, he kind of said it, like mockingly, but like the druids experimented on him,
Yeah.
like so. They could maybe say something to. I could see Allura like trying to talk to him and stuff.
Allura definitely will.
Happening.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could. And they kind of hinted at it, and can we trust him? I trained him myself. Like, who knows?
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. They retook.
I would love to have like this giant alien like dude with this massive arm
on
running
their
around.
Side, yeah, he's the sixth
awesome.
Voltron.
He's so funny.
Sixth line. No Voltron forming this week. Or last week? No, it was. I don't remember. Or
what?
This episode or last episode, right?
Yeah, no, there was no Voltron. That's really what I liked about this episode is because these were a lot of fight scenes of them fighting. Like it's not like the giant robot. They're all they're fighting.
Yeah, it was a good Pidge showcase and a lot of other.
And like then they used the training room. Like it was all pretty neat.
Oh yeah, it's just like get by the invisible maze, right? Like yeah. What else we got? So the mice were stupid.
Are you mad?
I'm pretty mad. Mice are fine if they're not doing anything, but mice deactivating the force field on their own is pretty stupid.
Well, they did they hit the button. It's not like they did a lot.
They not until I guess they're smart mice, but smart magic mice. But no, I'm selling the mice.
She's selling the mice.
I
think it's fine. I don't really. They're not.
Like
you're fine.
Allura
you're fine. Like, you're okay with them telling secrets, but they can't hit buttons?
Yes, accurate. The Allura was, like, sidelined, and the mice got all the action. Not acceptable.
I mean, I feel that, but they were literally trapped outside of the spaceship castle. So
by the way, we've seen the past few episodes, we've seen Allura in her, like, battle outfit or something, whatever it is.
I want her to fight people. Like, I honestly got mad. They got into the room, and then she just, like, went to the computer. I'm like, Allura, can you, like, punch someone? Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah, I like her current outfit, though. Pretty fab.
Like, I'm not saying, like, she can be who she is and she doesn't have to fight people, but I would just really appreciate Allura punching someone in the face. Like, I would just... It doesn't make her less of a character for not punching people in the face, but I would really enjoy seeing
I assume she will at some point, yeah.
Just wanted that stated for the record.
Shiro recovering at the end, in the pod thing.
Lance.
Lance or Shiro?
It's Lance. Lance was the one who almost died, remember?
Are you sure it wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Lance.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go.
Because remember, Lance was like that's the whole reason all this. Lance almost died. And
I
then
know that
like,
Lance was hurt, but I feel like I saw him. So
no, I mean Shiro got hurt, but like it's Lance was the one in the pod because he like literally almost died.
Yeah, that's the one they referenced when they're on the planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the footage though. I mean. Yeah, I'm checking the footage
because they're all standing around him, and Shiro like is talking to Pidge, and Lance is like still because Lance has to spend a day.
Yeah,
in
no,
it.
You're
like,
right. Shiro's there. Okay, whatever. I got confused by my similar build males. The three of them.
It's fine.
Before we talk about our B plot, the last thing is we have a great shipping moment with checking in on Keith and Lance.
Oh my god, they're so gay.
What happens? What happens with it?
Well, they're like, because like, they save everyone, they have their moments of like going to check on the other one. So Shiro goes to Pidge, and they're like talking, and then like Keith and Lance like clasp hands. They're gay, like gay, staring meaningfully into each other's eyes.
Actually,
like,
seemed a little bit romantic. I think.
It's pretty gay.
Bye. Yeah, I've seen no ship name recommendations yet, but maybe.
What are we gonna call them? Like, their names do not like. Leith is like the worst ship name.
In that shot in this episode, it very much the red suit, the blue suit. Like that, we need to do something with that.
Like, I know, but I don't know what.
Like Pepsi or something.
Well, they're the arms. Can we do like they're the arms? Is there something?
Oh, are they the arms?
They're the arms. Arms. That's their ship name. Arms. Yeah, they're both the arms.
No, I think Pidge is one of the arms.
Oh, you're right. Pidge is the other arm. Darn it. Because he's a leg.
Lance is a leg.
Arm leg? I don't know.
Arm leg.
It's the worst.
Arm leg. There's your name. Okay.
There we go.
Canon. We've nailed it. Arm leg.
I hate us so much.
Vote. Okay. Text. Text our number. Text 1 for arm leg, 2 for Pepsi, or 3 for purple. There's your options. Okay.
Arm leg. You know it's gonna be arm leg.
Well, hopefully we'll get a better one. Okay.
Please suggest a better one, people. Like, please suggest one. It's better.
Our B plot was back on Balmera. You were right. They don't reference the.
Like Balmora is actually a Star Wars planet, so we're pretty close here.
Typical. Koran and Hunk, and we have the Rock people, and we have the most stereotypical plotline I've ever seen with the Rock Girl and her brother.
This is. I feel like we're okay. This is literally like This was an episode of Korra. Yes.
This is an episode of everything. I don't know. It's like one of them sympathetic to them, the other one like sells
actually.
Them
and
out,
I was thinking it's actually a plot. Now that I think about it, from the Avatar comics, which is worse.
Okay, I'll take your word for it because I wouldn't remember. But yeah, just this whole thing is absurd. Are you a fan of Shay, the rock lady?
Yeah, Shay's cool, obviously. Her brother's a jerk.
Even though they look the same. It's hard to tell them apart. And she just has like this feminine voice that is just like a rock. I think it's pretty
great.
That's like a played for straight human voice. Like,
yes, and her brother is just the most annoying rock person. Like, he's just the worst.
He's the worst. Obviously, he's no character. Are you shipping Shay and Hunk?
No, because it's annoying. I'm not shipping
You're not shipping Shay and Hunk.
Because it's annoying.
Why is it
I want them to be friends.
Why are you not shipping?
Because it's the most stereotypical plotline ever. It's
it's like I can show you the world.
Sky,
like,
it's so annoying. That's why on principle I refuse to ship it.
But he says they're going back. Are they going back?
Okay, see, he says that, and I want to believe Hunk, but then it's also like, why on earth would they go back?
They are leaving. They could go to that planet before
do a flyby, save the planet, leave.
They could do that. Where are they supposed to be going right now?
Nowhere.
Are they leaving? Did we establish that they're leaving?
Okay,
right now?
I knew we were. They were like, yeah, literally, it's like it's like Amon like has a plan, but we don't really know what the plan is. Like they're leaving. They're leaving, but like they're just going into they're just leaving to go save the planets. There's not really a destiny. They're just leaving.
Did we establish that they are going, like that they're even leaving at the end of this episode? We have Pidge saying, "I'm with you guys," but is that it? And then we end it. Okay, so
I'm assuming they're still leaving.
Yeah. So we'll see the status of if they're going off planet.
If they don't go back, I will be very upset with Hunk.
Yeah. Agreed. You got Shay as a major character now. We have to have Shay on board.
Well, my thing is like, how can you be, saviors of the universe if you lie to people and you don't save them? Like, come on.
Come on, Hunk. I mean, come on. Okay, what's your status of all the characters? Let's do that quickly. Who's your fave right now?
Pidge.
Of the 5 or of the 6?
What?
Including Allura or not?
It's Pidge and then Allura.
Okay.
Even though I love Allura, but Pidge is so much better.
Who's number 3?
I guess Shiro. I like Shiro a lot.
Number 4?
Lance.
Then
Keith,
then Hunk last. Interesting.
Yes.
Hunk has like the least characterization still.
Yeah.
Well, Keith.
I mean, he's
Keith
fine.
does.
I like him, but yeah.
Yeah, Keith is. I don't know. I think I like all of them. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, like they're all like
They're
I
all
like
fine.
all.
I need
Oh,
more
okay,
from.
we just left out like Koran.
Yeah, I like Corinne. He's cool. I
He
need.
literally broke his spine in this episode. Can we talk about that for a minute?
Did
Like,
he?
okay, they do this X-ray thing, and his spine breaks. And he's like, "I think I'm broken."
I think that was his tooth. I think that was what that was supposed to be.
Dylan, that was. Have you ever looked at an X-ray? That
Let's
was
look
his
at this
spine.
again. I also think that like it might have. I thought it was like, is this the planets? Like, is that removing the crystals? Like, the planet's tooth because That's what it looks like. That's kind of what I was getting from it.
Okay, like he's the dentist. Like this is.
We're checking the footage.
It's his spine. I assure you.
That's what that dumb thing was.
Yeah, it's his spine breaking, and I was like, "What did I just watch?"
I guess that was the spine breaking. Yeah, that is really weird.
It was.
I thought
like that's the most anime thing right now on the show.
Because this crystal looks like a tooth of. I thought it would, anyway. That's what I thought they were going with that. The sentient planet and stuff like that. But
okay, they did like there were some cool moments with it, but I don't think they did enough with it, like being like a creature. Like, yeah, they talk about it and it like helps them out, and they do like the little, they touch it. And now when I say Avatar, I mean the blue people, and they have like planet connection
What's
thing
that?
with them. But that's it.
What's that? The blue people.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
We pretend. Yeah, we pretend. You pretend it's not.
No, not pretending. So yeah, we could go back. Maybe we'll explore more with the planet then, but we'll see. Cool. So overall, good episode. Would you say it's the second best? That's what I would say.
Yes, because it's such a great Pidge episode, and Pidge is clearly the best character.
Yeah. Next episode, taking flight. So I assume we are going somewhere.
Yay!
Good.
So yay! Literal episode titles. It's the best.
6 more to go. That's it. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, there's only 11, so we've done 5. 6 more to go. Okay.
Math.
Yeah. Overlandmated.com. Keep up with everything on our way through Voltron, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.